Hello and welcome to H. Greg Lux. Here I have a 2019 Dodge Challenger Srt Hellcat. This car came with a minor damage reported on the left rear of the vehicle, and it has 2 previous owners. What I'm going to do in this video for you is I'm going to show you around the car. We're going to take a look at it to see if there's any kind of damage, including scratches, dents, chips, or anything else. Here at H. Greg Lux, we want to be as transparent as possible and give you total peace of mind. So if there's anything you need to know about this car, we will let you know. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go panel by panel, checking out the vehicle. And we're going to start right here with the front bumper. Let's take a look. Front bumper seems to be in perfect condition. I'm not seeing any sign of damage. What about the hood? Looking good as well. Again, I'm not seeing any sort of damage. Now we can move on to the driver's side of the vehicle. Starting right here with this fender. Everything's looking good. What about the wheel? And this wheel is in perfect condition. There's no sign of curve rash or any other kind of damage. Now let's move on to the door. Door looks perfect. What about this fender? And this fender's in excellent condition as well. Again, I'm not seeing any sort of damage. Now let's move on to the wheel. And just like the first one, this one is in perfect condition as well. I'm not seeing any sign of curve rash or any other kind of damage. Now we can go ahead and move on to the back. And let's take a close look. This is where the minor damage was reported, according to Carfax. Everything's looking good. Let's now go ahead and take a look at the rear hood. And again, I'm not seeing any sort of damage at all. Perfect. What about the rear bumper? Perfect as well. And that means we can now move on to the passenger side, starting right here with this fender. Let's take a close look. And here I notice a small chip right there, but I think that's just part of the cover. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the wheel. And just like the last two, this one is in perfect condition as well. I'm not seeing any type of damage. Now let's move on to the door. And just to clarify, we're on the passenger side. Looking good. I'm not seeing any part of any sort of damage. Perfect. What about this fender, the last one? And once again, I'm not seeing any sort of damage. This fender is in excellent condition. What about the wheel? And I can safely say that all of the wheels of this car are in perfect condition. We can now move on to the interior of the vehicle, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the seat. We're going to check the leather, the fabric. We want to know if there's any type of damage, any type of wear and tear. And a few things I noticed is just some minor wear and tear right here on the side and on this side as well. But overall, the seat's in excellent condition. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the door panel. We want to know if there's any sort of damage at all. Once again, to the leather, to the material, to any type of fabric. However, I'm not seeing anything at all. This door panel is in excellent condition as well. Let's now take a look at the other side of the vehicle, the passenger side, and we're going to do the same thing. We're first going to take a look at the seat. Checking the leather, checking the fabric. We want to know if there's any type of wear and tear. And just like the other side, I only see some minor wear and tear right here on the side and on this side as well. Nothing significant. Just like the other side, the seat's in excellent condition. Now let's move on right here to this door panel. And again, we just want to know if there's any type of wear and tear or any type of damage. I'm not seeing any scratches, any tears through the leather or the fabric. This door panel is in excellent condition, just like the other side. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the back seats. Starting with this one, Looking good, perfect. What about the middle section? Again, I'm not seeing any type of wear and tear. And now what about the last seat? Perfect. The back seats are in excellent condition. Now with the car on, I want to show you a few things. The first of which is the mileage of this vehicle. As you can see in the bottom of the dashboard, this car has 6,153 miles. The other thing I want to show you is that this car comes with a GPS system, as you can see on the screen, and important as well, a backup camera. Alright, and now let's go ahead and take a look at the steering wheel. We want to know if there's any sort of damage all around, in the leather, any scratches, any tears, any sort of damage. Everything looks perfect. What about the buttons? There's no scratches. This side looks perfect. And this side looks perfect as well. Now we can move on to the mid console, where again, we just want to know if there's any sort of damage at all. Scratches to the screen, to the knobs, the buttons, or anywhere else. And once again, I'm not seeing any sort of damage at all. The mid console and the steering wheel are in perfect condition. Let's now take a look at the trunk of the car, and we just want to know if there's any type of wear and tear around the sides or around the floor of the trunk. Everything's looking good. As you can see, the trunk is in perfect condition and very well kept. Before we finish off this video, let's take a look at the engine, and we just want to take a quick look. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to contact one of our representatives here at H. Greg Lux.